My favorite room in our home is the kitchen, because that's where we just like to gather and we get together as a family. My husband, you can usually find him cooking in the kitchen, and I like to have a glass of wine while he does the cooking, and we hang out with our kids, listen to music, sing, and do some dancing. So we just have a lot of fun in the kitchen. If I could quarantine anywhere, I'd say some tropical place with a beach and a nice pool where you can just get out and safely distance, lay out at the pool and just relax. I'd say that's an ideal place to quarantine. So besides real estate, which real estate's definitely not only a job to me, but a hobby, I enjoy taking Pure Barre, and I'm an instructor at the New Albany location. So I take classes as often as I can, and I'm also really into food and wine. So my husband and I, we used to live in the Italian Village area for 5 years. And when we were there, we just recognized that the neighborhood really needed a good breakfast, lunch place. And we wanted to focus more on specialty sandwiches. So we did some traveling and went to some bagel shops in other cities, and just really thought that the idea was really cool for the Short North area. And we decided to do our own thing, and we focus on handmade bagels, and everything's made in-house. We cure our own pastrami and lox, and we make specialty sandwiches. So I did a big part with the design of the shop, and with my real estate background and being interested in design, it was just really fun to work on that project. So we live in New Albany, and we love going to the barn. We typically, pre-COVID, would sit up at the bar and have a happy hour or a quick dinner, and we like to do carry out from the barn a lot. Our weekends are a little different since my husband works in the restaurant, and with real estate, I'm showing homes over the weekend. But if we both have the day off, then we just like to start the day slow and relax at home with our kids, and then we'll typically walk up to Market Street and grab coffee and a pastry at Fox in the Snow. It's one of our favorite places. We then will do a fun activity with the kids. We'll go, with fall coming up, my son already wants to go apple picking or the pumpkin patch. So we like to hit up farmers markets and typically just cook, a nice meal at home for dinner. We like to try out new recipes. I feel most at home when our families gather together. And, we love having my parents over. My brother and sister-in-law used to live in town and we would get the cousins together and they could play. So just when we're all together and can gather and have dinner. My favorite wine and snack pairing. I love a red wine, so either a Pinot Noir or Cab with popcorn. Popcorn's definitely, and not just the kind that you pop in the bag, but the kind that you make on the stovetop. There's so many things that I love about being a real estate consultant, but I'd say just really helping families find their dream home. And that's just really what it's all about. A few weeks ago, I actually got a text from a client, and they had shared with me that a few weeks after getting into their dream home, they got a phone call and they were able to adopt their son and bring him home from the hospital. And it was just it made me feel so good and warmed my heart that they could bring him home to their dream home. And that's what it's all about. I just love the support that is offered with the Rains Group. So, the leadership from Sandy, Stephanie, and Ron is just top notch. They're constantly there to just support you and answer questions if you have any questions for them. I just love the team setting. We can bounce ideas off of each other. We meet about, 4 times a week, and we're talking about market trends that are happening and what's getting ready to hit the market. And I just feel like we really are experts in the community, and I just love being part of that.